Hey, good morning. Been gone for a week, right, Bubbles? Everybody, well, Bubbles over here. I got the little video thing going on. Hey, good morning. 5 a.m. Mr. Scrum Show, and they got Bubbles. Figure first day back. She's like, I like my own spot. Hey, sorry, I was out for a week, went on vacation. I do not really promote that I'm going on vacation and stuff like that. I guess I could have pre-recorded stuff, but I didn't. I'm not that sophisticated. Um, but I wanted to share some stuff from my vacation and living an agile life. And I got the bubble gum shrimp the restaurant shrimp company glass. So I'll talk about that little experience too in this episode. And it's good to be back. It's been a week. Um, Went over to the West Coast to the Bay Area. I was in the Bay Area for a while. Didn't get to meet up with so many people because when you do things, how much time do you have, and you figure it out. And I talk about how we did an agile thought process or way we ran our vacation, and give you little thoughts on that, how agile applied. And I'm always looking for agile analogies to what we do, and outside of just IT and stuff like that. And I want to share some of those today. So it's a fun episode, a light episode today. So we'll do that. And I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope everything goes well in this broadcast because it's been a week and who knows what they have changed in a week. Like I said before, if you're not on it every day, you have no idea what these social media engines change. And we talk practical and tactical. Today, I'm going to talk a little customer service so we can bring value to the customer. Have a little fun. Definitely had fun in how we ran our vacation, and have some fun back in the office too, right? So last week, went out to visit some family in the Bay Area because where my wife's from, and kids haven't been there a while. I haven't flown for like 3 years, like gotta be at least 3 years. So it was interesting to get back on that. I am on West Coast time right now. My brain, even though I got back Thursday, still not going with it. I had to get back to that process. So I'm getting back on my calendar. So if you saw some posts yesterday about my alarms and how they're set up, still getting back into that because it's kind of rough. Still some reasons staying up, falling asleep, staying up late, then going back to bed and trying to get up at 4:45 does not cut it. So I'm gradually getting back to that. I'm killing myself. Anyway, so what's with the bubblegum shrimp, right? So one of the things is like we saved some money, spent some money. We were in Monterey, and we were talking about staying in there at a hotel that was further away from the cannery area there. And I said, no, let's just do it. My wife saw where this one place had complimentary bikes. I said, book it. So we spent a little bit more money on that, but what was nice about it, we could walk everywhere and enjoy the trip. Walk down from the hotel, 5-minute walk. There was the bubblegum shrimp factory. We went there, and we went there because it's an ongoing joke with a friend of ours, one of our listeners who calls herself Shrimpy. So we're like, hey, we got shrimp. So that's kind of why we went there. But what was nice about it, so I was having a good time. I was enjoying myself because I only had to walk. I didn't have to drive anymore. Just walk back and forth from the hotel and just enjoying some time and relaxing. And if you bought a drink, you got a free glass. And I'm like, I'm going for it. I haven't got a free glass at a restaurant in decades. So I was like, I'm all in for it. And you know what I liked about their customer service, and part of this is customer service too, is the fact that not when I drank it, I'm thinking to myself, oh, I have to clean. It's been so long since I've really done this. And it's like, I had to clean the glass, empty the glass out, take it home with me. No, they brought a clean, brand new wrapped glass to the table, and they took the old one back into their, dishwasher stuff. So I thought that was really nice customer service. Where don't worry about it. Here's a glass. You get the free glass, and it's nice, new, clean, so you can take it home with you on your vacation or whatever you're there. So their customer service there was really good. actually. And they brought out the kids thing because my son bought a kids meal in a boat, right? I'm like, those little things, I don't think it cost them much more money to make the boat, but the kids loved it. And I saw all these other kids loving their little shrimp boats that they got with their dinner and everything. So I thought that was a great customer service. So now let's talk a little bit about the agile thought process that went along and why I said life is like a box of chocolates. One, the saying was all over the wall, and I'm just one of the things. So they say life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And I said, from an agile perspective, yeah, but we take a bite out of life, so we know what we're going to get. And that's a different philosophy. You don't know what you can get, but when you apply an agile principle to what you do, you're taking bites out of it. You're trying things, you're tasting it. You know what you're going to get better than you would if you just waited and never opened the box, right? For a year later. But in the agile thought process, we're trying it as we go. We are showing what we're doing, what we're building. And that's a big difference with the agile. So here's one of the thoughts are sooner you take a bite, you'll find if you like it, that's one. If the customer likes it, you can sell more. If they don't like it, regrets are smaller. So the more you take bites of these little chocolates and try it, you'll regret less than not ever trying something. And you don't waste time on something you don't like, right? So I like the idea of the box of chocolates where there's all these different flavors. If you don't like it, you don't have to eat all the other ones. Let someone else have it. And then you get more practice, less fear by trying the chocolates, right? So from a customer perspective, you find out whether or not they like what they're doing, which you like with the chocolates and in life. And also in life, yes, there's lots of stuff out there, but if you don't start taking bites out of life, you're not going to experience it. And that's one of the things my wife was so like didn't want to travel and all the things happening and stuff. Finally broke that barrier for months. I've been saying, let's just take a quick flight out, go visit your our family and everything like that. Finally got to do it. And the one thing we did as an agile perspective on our vacation, we've done this before. It's like the first 2 days, some things are planned. And so first days, we stayed in a hotel right off the airport, which I will tell you, I don't like the way they nickel and dime everything. It's terrible. It's like the Frontier or whatever airline, Spirit airline that would charge you for everything. Wasn't that good. So we stayed there for 2 days, and then the rest of the time we planned as we go because we didn't know what we were going to do. We went around Alcatraz, hung out in San Francisco, had a good time there. But their breakfast no better than a Holiday Inn, and I like Holiday Inns and Marriott's, right? I like the little what they have Marriott. We actually courtyards, and they give you the free breakfast, right? And it's not bad. This is one hotel that we stayed there. When it charged $36 for a breakfast that looked no better than the other one, $36 per person. So you know what? We took an agile perspective. You know what? Let's go drive down the street. Found a neat little waffle place, a breakfast place that was cool, is inexpensive. For the price I got, like one food item, I almost got three people. So it cost me half the money, and it was really good. It was tasty. Kids loved it. They enjoyed it. And Bubbles, what are you doing? Bubbles, hey. Um, so it was really good. And then the next night, I think the next day we went to a different place and tried. Oh, my kids had never been to a Denny's, right? So we went to Denny's and I had lunch at Denny's. So of course my son ordered steak and eggs. I'm like, dude, he ate. He was hungry. So by not using that as a barrier to what we want to do, we got to enjoy a trip. And then we did that pretty much every time. Every couple days we stayed in a place. We said, yeah, we like the hotel's nice. We've got a couple things we want to do. So we spend 2 days at a hotel and then go to another hotel and spend another 2 days there. And then the last night we stayed before we left. But we were allowed ourselves, if we liked the place and as we see things we want to go, we would stay an extra night. If we didn't, we would just go online and go book another place. There was actually one hotel. I was ready to dime out my credit card and spend an extra night. The person at the front desk says to me, well, you're going to have to because we booked it with one of those discount hotel services. You either have to go online and do it or book it online and book the room, but I can't give you your same room. So what I'm saying, so I was ready to pay them money and give them for another night, and I just wanted to stay in the same hotel room, but he couldn't guarantee it. He was telling me to go online, but I was at front desk. I literally had my credit card out to pay for it. So they lost the sale. That's not a very good agile thought process. And I'll bring more stuff as we go from the vacation, some analogies that I saw in customer service and being agile. But I wanted to share that with you. So, okay, fine. We just went home, went back to the room. My wife found a hotel, we booked 2 nights in a place and spent 2 nights there, So it didn't stop us, didn't prevent us. We didn't freak out about it. I'm like, okay, fine. She's out booking the hotel. So I guess it was a good thing I didn't book an extra night. So it worked out in a good way. So I wanted to share that with you. Think about how you can be agile in life, take bites out of, try different things. And this way we did from 2 nights to 2 nights and look for hotels we thought were in a good area for things we want to do as we were traveling. It doesn't take technology today is so awesome. It doesn't take long to book a hotel online or whatever. We sampled like a box of chocolates around the different areas in the Bay Area, and we did a long loop. Next time I go out there, hopefully we'll go meet some other friends that are out there. But it was a great trip. Treated our vacation like a box of chocolates. Tried a couple things. Went to another thing. If we didn't like it, we just moved on. I mean, that was the way it worked. And wanted to share that with you. It's on the lighter side of Agile. And I want to wish you all the best. And you have a great day. Happy scrumming. Recommend going out. Check this place out. It has some good stuff. You got to read the menu and be open to try different things. But it's good. We had fun. And I'm glad to be back. And I'll share more stuff as we go. And I'll see you tomorrow. And I guess I got to go. Yeah, I got to go. Bye. See you all. Have a great day.